TTA, baby.
Man, what's up with it? This your favorite coach, Coach E. And man, you already know what time it is, man. This is another edition of
Hey, State of Mind with Coach
and
E.
man, listen, we about to get into it. We gonna talk about who play nationals. We gonna grade them and, talk about how they did this weekend. Was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Was it not? Will we ever do it again? Should you do it? We gonna get into it, man. We gonna talk about everything. Also, we gonna talk about some of the big additions that we done made to the program. So, man, hey, I'm excited about them, so I can't wait to tell you. Also, we're going to talk about some dope people I met this weekend. And, we're going to talk about some people, and give shouts out to some of the people who also make this possible for this to be a successful program. So, man, you most definitely want to stay tuned, man. Shout out to everybody and thank you for watching, man. But you know what time it is.
TTA, baby.
Yeah, man. So we back, man. So check it. We finna get into it, man. Who play nationals? Man, listen. Who play nationals was actually a good tournament this weekend. I'm not saying that it's usually not. I'm just saying for me, this was my first time getting in it on the boys' side. So, man, let's get into it. Let's talk about officiating. I want to get there first. That's always one of the hottest topics that I talk about, that I hear parents talk about. It's all over YouTube and other social medias. Officiating. I'm going to grade the officiating maybe a B+. This probably was the best officiated tournament in Arkansas all year. Of course, I haven't been to every tournament, but you always kind of hear the feedback. You did have a couple of games where, it was some things that was called or wasn't called that that might upset you. But for the most part, even the games where they wasn't calling everything that you may have wanted them to, it was consistent. My personal opinion, whenever there's something, whenever there's a game, you want consistency. You don't want one end of the court 8 fouls, this other end of the court, 2 fouls. One team is in a bonus and one team never makes it in a bonus. As a ref and as a coach, I see both sides of it. So one thing I could give those refs last week, is that they were consistent. I did see some usual duos that's been reffing for a while, who's been doing this together. They was on point. And I did see some new crews that was together that I never seen together. Even they did their thing. Officiating, I'm gonna give a B+. HoopPlay did a good job this weekend with consistency with the refereeing. I didn't hear about any arguments, parents getting into it with the refs. I don't recall any parents getting thrown out. I asked. I even heard Scott say that they didn't have not one parent ejected or thrown out. I did see a couple of texts, given out to players, but they was deserved. The officiating was cool, man. So I'm struggling with that word that's kicking my butt, but you know what I'm saying? Officiating, a B+. Yeah. Every ref seemed like they wanted to be there. I even seen some, the well-seasoned mannerisms. I didn't see the whistle blowing, the dead man. And the little bitty point, I didn't see that. I seen real calls. Even I seen some charges, just some old school OG reference. So, man, salute to the referees this weekend. Execution of the event itself. Everything seemed to be running smooth. I'm gonna give them an A. I don't recall any confusion on anything. It seemed like everything ran smooth. Whenever there was something that was going on, it seemed like they had a lot, things in play to counter that or take care of it. So, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was very impressed this weekend with how they handled, whatever little things might come up. It was never anything that stopped the flow of no venue. Everything ran smooth at each site. So salute to HoopPlay for that. I'm gonna give them an A. The unfortunate thing is when you're dealing with Don Owens and McGee, you can't have any food in there. That sucks. You know, you can't buy no wild or nothing. But man, it's for the most part, I don't recall, you know, any mishaps, any mess ups. You know, even when the teams forfeited, Who Play, they staff handled it very well. So I'm gonna give them an A, man. Salute to Who Play. Most definitely, they did their thing. Let's talk about format. I think they did a good job of the format of it. I liked it the way they kept the age groups together. You know, you didn't, now like I said, at the gyms I was at, you didn't see grown high school kids walking in playing at the elementary. You kind of kept the same atmosphere, you know, in the groups together in the same area. So I'm not gonna lie, even with the brackets and the way they did it, the 4-game guarantee, I would like to see more of that. I know they do it in other states. I mean, it was. I give them an A. Even with the 4-game guarantee, with the select bracket, I seen a couple of statuses with teams, kind of stunning with the trophy, as if it was the elite bracket. But I ain't hating on you, man. Get your shine on. It most definitely, it gave the guys who may have not been on the competitive level as others, it gave them another opportunity to bring home something. So, some people, I'm not here to have that conversation. Some people don't like, some people call it participation. Whatever you want to, it doesn't matter. That's cool. It most definitely made some kids happy, I guess. So salute to them on that. I give them an A on the format. It was dope, man. And I ain't gonna lie, this was a good event. Staff on duty, Scott, Ernie, all the young ladies they had on staff. Like I said, they wasn't missing even the concession. They was there whenever you needed them. They was, they was just, man, they was on it. Any problem that would need to be done, they had a site supervisor on deck, and he was there. He was there. Like, man, he wasn't just wandering off. Like, I remember a couple times, man, was standing behind me. So, man, as far as that goes, staffing, I'm going to give them an A+, because I can't remember one time I did not see somebody in place, in case you needed something, or when something was needed, they was there immediately to take care of it. So, man, as far as staffing go, I'm going to give Who Play, I'm going to give them an A+ on that. Shout out to them, man. Even with Scott and Ernie being there to like film and commentate some of the championship games or some of like the key matchups and just bringing, shedding light on it and bringing some, light to it. That's what's up, man. Like, that's what you do, because a lot of times it's easy just to fall back when you already got the money. When the money is already, already being paid, and at this point it's pretty much gone, take care of itself, far as now that you got the teams in, who coming. And, sometimes people just, they'll fall back and just, go into cruise control and just get paid. But so shout out to them, man. They worked it. They even did interviews. They even did a final thought like Jared Springer at the end of the show, man. So salute to Scott, man. They really putting in the work to, get things, back to, to where it needs to be in the state of Arkansas. So, man, salute to Who Play. So, overall event, I'm going to give them guys an A, man. I can't really say nothing negative. Like I said, no fights, no parents getting tossed out. And you know how I feel about my nachos. The cheese was good every day on a consistent basis. And, man, now, I almost gave y'all a strike on the point, because on Sunday you ran out of tortilla chip. And I ain't want no Frito chili cheese bowl or whatever you trying to get. I ain't want that. But I ain't going to hold that against you, because you had so many people, man. Running out of food is a part of it. So, man, hey, I'm going to give you guys an A for this event. And most definitely, my guys will be there next year. Let's just recap some things. Let's talk about my boys. Matter of fact, let's take a break. And when I come back, we're going to get into them young TTA Bulldawgz 2031.
TTA, baby.
Yes, sir. So we back. So let's get to it, man. As you know, we played in HoopPlayUSA Nationals. And, man, let me tell you something. TTA Bulldawgz 2031 is officially in the building, man. You hear me? I can't express enough how proud I am of my young men. Man, I'm telling you, this team as a whole has been together since April. Our last edition was in April. Just watching them grow these past 3-4 months, man, it's really been an honor, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I didn't expect the growth at this pace. You get what I'm saying? Man, like, you know, a lot of people, it take a lot of people a little bit longer to get to where we at. Like, man, I'm just proud of these young men, man. Like, I can honestly say every tournament we've been in, except for one, we done been in the championship. And I ain't gonna lie to you, the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I know that's good because I'm looking at the teams who've been together for 2 years. I'm looking at the teams who only been together for a couple of months like us. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, the point is, every tournament we done been in, we done been in the championship. We maybe lost 6 or 7 times this year. Yeah, 6 at the most, 6. And all the losses, I think we lost on Saturday maybe twice, and the other 5, the other 3 on a Saturday, and the other 4 was in the championship. So, man, salute to them, man. 5 was on the championship. So, man, like I said, salute to them, man. My young men have really put in the work, and to think we haven't even did skills and drills or anything yet, man. So when I finally get in this off season with them, and I'm really actually able to show them, you know, the things that I need to show them instead of just game planning and trying to just, you know, work with them off what God has already given them, man, it's gonna be scary next season, man. So hey, I'm excited for them young men. But let's get to it. Who play nationals? Friday, we started off the tournament playing against a pretty good Team Takeover team. As you all know, Team Takeover got them 2 guards that's just crazy. Davion and Zay. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, every time we play them, I have fun, you know, trying to figure out new ways, just, you know, to try to stop them. And them boys, they just keep coming. That's why I love playing them. We pulled out that victory, and it was a good game. Saturday, we returned back to Greenbrier, and we played H-Town Select. Like I said, I'm not sure where they're from. I'm assuming it's Houston, but if they're from a small town around here, I apologize, H-Town Select. But like I said, them boys had some big boys, man. I ain't gonna lie, they looked like 6th graders. But man, my boys, they came out, popped out with a 16-point lead just off the rip, man. I was proud of them. I was like, okay, I see you. And man, everything was moving smooth. So one of the little guys on the other team threw up. He threw up all over the court. They had to stop the game for literally 20 minutes. Everybody had all hands on deck. The Hoop Play staff, the referees, everybody had to get out and do their part and clean it up, man. So that right there was kind of like, you know, that was a dead period right there. You know, the boys really, it's almost like they had no interest in playing basketball after that. But after they cleaned it up, we came out and finished our little 52 seconds left in the half, chilled for like 2 minutes, got back out there, and, you know, they were slow but getting back in it, but hey, they pulled it out, man. So salute to my guys, man. That put us in a position to where we had to play the Natural State Warriors that night at St. Joe's in Conway, Arkansas. Man, good game. Let me tell you something. We didn't play those Natural State Warriors twice before in Fayetteville. The first time, we got them pretty good. The second time, I think we won by like 3 or 4 points. I'm not sure. But when they came down here this time, them boys came with it. They made some good adjustments. They put pressure on my boy. And I'm going to be honest with you, and this is no disrespect to Natural State. This just happened in sports. When not me, a lot of times, but when you're dealing with kids, when they're expecting to win because they might have won in the past before, they tend not to take things serious. And they was playing like that at first. Like, oh, we got this. But, man, Natural State said, hey, man, it ain't going down like that. They was at full strength. And, man, we trailed most of the game to the end. You know what I'm saying? And my boys, they found a way to win. And salute to them, man. So, Natural State Warriors, man, that's what's up, man. Well coached. Them boys developing they doing some big things out there, man. So salute to them young men, man. After that, they put us in position to play the AR Flash, man, coached by Coach Wilson. And Coach Harris. Man, let me tell you something. It's a good thing what they doing with them young men over there, man. They teaching them the game the right way. They being patient with them, and they really got those boys playing, man. So salute to them. Arkansas Flash, they most definitely didn't back down. They came with it. They look, K3, man. I was proud of my boy. He's been in the lab working. I would like to think that he's the leader of that team on the offense and on the defense. He did his thing, man. He was doing some little drives. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Hitting some shots. So shout out to K3, man. Him and his dad, KJ, they really doing some grinding over there. We pulled out a close one. Man, we missed a lot of free throws. But I don't even want to talk about that right now. But anyway, salute to them. On that close game, man, they pushed the boys. And the boys, they just, I don't know, man. I don't know why they like starting off slow. But it is what it is. So they almost gave me a heart attack on that one, man. We started out slow, but they pulled it out. So salute to my young men on that. Let's talk about after we beat them, they put us in the championship game. And we had to go to Don Owens in Conway, Arkansas to play none other than BW Select 2031. They had my guy Trigger. He came and did his thing, man. We knew what time it was when we seen Trigger. BW, they got some good players over. They got some good players over there. They got that big. I'm not sure his name. They got two bigs over there. Them boys, they doing their thing. They getting better. But they had R3 over there. They came with some heat this weekend. Hey, man, as usual, it's always fun playing them, man. It's always going to be a back and forth. You can actually go to HoopPlayUSA Facebook page and watch the last 5 minutes of the game. Every time I coach with Coach Glenn, against Coach Glenn or Coach Stuckey, it's always fun, man. It's some back and forth. Me and Coach Drew, we have fun trying to, counter Glenn and Stuckey, their strategies. And you know what I'm saying? It was really fun coaching against Trigger because, it make you have to actually coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, with them, you just can't sit back and just get by with pressing and certain things. So it was fun actually playing them because them are the games where you got players that you actually have to coach against. Like a lot of teams, you can just press, y'all just run layup drills and beat them out transition points and then cruise the rest of the game. But when you actually playing against teams who actually got like players like that, you actually got to try to set up. You really can't press. You got to run some half-court sets too and try to find ways to get the ball out their hand or speed them up. So, man, it's funny we even talking like this on a 4th grade level, but this is the era of basketball we living in. So, man, it was most definitely a good game. As far as BW go, you really can't call it a rivalry because they didn't got the best of us every time. But I'm going to tell you like this. BW know that, man, every time they see us, what time it is. So, man, salute to my TTA 2031 Bulldawgz, man. They most definitely played with good heart, with great heart. And, man, they didn't back down. They accepted the challenge. And, man, it's crazy. Like I said, there's no excuses for why we lost. We lost because we lost. But, man, we shot 2 for 19 from the free throw line. I don't know where that wins in the universe, but it doesn't work in this one. So, man, we most definitely, you know what I'm saying, we didn't help ourselves. You get what I'm saying? So, man, hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, Hoop Play, dope event, runners up, and let me tell you something. I'm proud of my young men. Let me brag on them for a minute. We've been together officially as a whole for maybe 3 months now, since April. So May, June, July. So 3 months, because it was at the back end of April. When we got our core together officially. Man, when I look at the success we didn't have compared to other teams who just now getting their stuff, just getting started, or even teams that's been together for a year or two, man, listen. Them boys making noise. Every tournament we didn't been in, we either won or we came in second place. Only one tournament we didn't make it to the championship. So, man, I'm most definitely proud of my boys. Like we most definitely had a lot of success this season. We still have 2 tournaments left. Carlos Game Changers, and we're going to Wichita, Kansas for the maybe Nationals. So man, I'm excited about the future because I still really haven't been able to get my hands on them like I want to. We haven't really got to do any skills and drills. We really haven't had to do any one-on-ones or properly teach them how to, play defense, with the techniques to turn your body, sliding your feet. All this summer really been about game planning based off the God-given talent they had and just been able to tweak certain things to help them get by so we could, get the ball rolling. So I'm proud of them, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm proud of them. I'm so proud of these boys because, man, I know it's been hard on them because the way I coach and just the way we've been pushing them, we practice always in a hot gym. We do that on purpose. So if you can practice in a hot gym, you can play in any condition. So, man, salute to my young men, man. Like I said, we done played almost, I don't know, probably 11, 12, 13, maybe 13 tournaments. And, man, we done been to the championship, and each one of them except for one. Man, for a team that's been together, yeah. Because we didn't play like 3 a month, 4. And some, yeah. So, yeah, man, we right at 13. Something like that. So, man, salute to my young men, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Salute to them. I couldn't ask for a better group, and I'm really excited about this offseason. So, man, salute to TTA, Bulldawgz 2031. You guys are a special group, man. So, salute to y'all. Coach, you love y'all. And, man, I'm always going to remember this first season because this is my first time coaching boys. So I'm using, I usually coach the girls. So salute to them, man. It's been a great ride. We only have 2 tournaments left. So, Coach, I'm so excited. But, yes, sir, man, that's pretty much how this weekend went. I'm very content as a coach. Of course, you want to win the championships. But, hey, man, we in the 4th grade. Our time coming. And I ain't going to lie to you. So far, man, I know our future bright.
TTA, baby.
Yes, sir. So here go the announcements, man. You heard me. This is my favorite part of the show right here, man. Hey, salute to my nephew, Chandler Rogers, man. The newest addition to the TTA Bulldawgz. As you all know, I've been saying all year how I've been needing a big man, and I think I found probably the future of the bigs in Arkansas, man. I know people gonna say, well, bigs or dinosaur. Nah, listen to me. This is probably one of the biggest 4th graders you'll ever, well, like I said, going to the 5th grade. But as of right now, this is probably like the biggest 4th grader you're gonna see. And he's not, and he's probably like closer to the youngest kid on my team. So like, what's dope is, man, like his athletic ability, man. Like Chandler is like a natural born athlete, man. And not to mention, he just got some good genes in him. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, I'm excited about having Chan on my team, man. Like, that really, 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 really just, warmed my heart to have my nephew and my 2 sons together, man, on the same team, like handling family business. This is something that we've been waiting on to fulfill this void on our team with a bid, and God bless us with more than what I was expecting. So, man, hey, when you see my guy Chan out there at these tournaments, man, just know you witnessing the future of Arkansas basketball. And I'm not just saying that because he's my nephew. I'm saying that because when you see him, man, just off raw talent that some of y'all seen this weekend, man, Chandler a problem. So when I actually get time with him to break the game down to him, and he already moving like that just off raw talent and never been in a training situation and never played basketball for a team before, man, stayed in trouble. So, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Chan Rogers, man. And salute to you, too, nephew, on your first home run, man. That's big. 4th grade already smacking them out the park. So, man, hey, yes, sir, we here. Yeah. Let's move to the next announcements. July 29th, don't forget, Carlos Millers has the Game Changers Nationals. Man, look up Game Changer Sports on Facebook, or just go to Carlos Miller's Facebook page. You'll see everything you need to know there, man. So shout out to Carlos. You already know how he coming. I guess he said say the best for last. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have a lot of gyms in the Little Rock and Mount Mill area. So man, hey, you don't want to miss that. Get with Carlos. The TTA Bulldawgz 2031 and 2026 will be in Wichita, Kansas on August 3rd at the MAYB Nationals, or for some of y'all, maybe Nationals, whatever you want to call it. We will be up there representing, man. So, hey, girls go to Oklahoma, boys go to Wichita. So, man, listen, if you trying to get that one more run with your guys, man, come on up here to Wichita with us, man, and tell them Coach E sent you, man. That's most definitely going to be a dope event. Over 1,000 teams, dope atmosphere, man. It ain't too late to get some of your kids some of that exposure that you need them to have. What else we got? Shout out to Alex Hall, man. I got to meet him in person today, man. I ain't going to lie to you, man. This weekend. That's a dope dude, man. I ain't going to lie to you. Alex, man, he got some good things going on with Next Up Sports. Man, go to his Instagram, Next Up Sports, or I think he's on Facebook. It's Alex Hall. Man, go look at some of that footage and some of that editing. Alex go crazy with it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. We watched the Arkansas Storm Chasers versus Force Armored Elite, and man, that was a good game. I don't know how Armored Elite did it. They had 6 players, and man, they battled through them Storm Chasers, man. Them boys was hooping, and man, somehow them boys they fought, and man, they went up 3, and man, I thought the game was over, but I can't think of little buddy's name. No disrespect when I call you little buddy. I'm sorry. I believe his name is. I'm gonna tell you right now, and hopefully I can post the video. His name was Cade Smith, and man, he had a half-court jumper to tie the game up with no seconds left on the clock. Shot it from half-court. Man, go to Next Up Sports Instagram and check it out, man. You'll see him, and man, I'm telling you, he did that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it was nice, but they fell short in overtime. So, man, shout out to the Arkansas Storm Chasers, formerly known as Arkansas Storm out of Russellville. But salute to Armored Elite, man. Them boys, they did that. 6 people, 20-minute half. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Coach G would have been out there gasping for air, you hear me? So, man, shout out to them young men. Shout out to my guy, Ronnie Grice, man. Always doing a great job with them young ladies up there in the Valonia area. So, man, shout out to Ronnie. What other announcements do we have? Check out my guy, David Switzer. He's putting together a pro team. Go to his page, David Switzer. I think he's the former owner of Next Up Sports and the founder. Go check him out. I have the flyer on the link. On this page. Josh Hayes, he about to get the league back jumping, man. So if you're trying to get your team some more runs before school ball, holler at my guy Josh Hayes. You cannot go wrong. You already know my story. I'm not gonna repeat it. You know how we coming, man. What else? That's it, man. As usual, man. It's just another day in the office. Let me say this. I'm letting y'all have this year talking about your kids and I'm not talking directly to nobody, but y'all enjoy this year talking about your kids and putting their stats up. I'm gonna let y'all have this year because just know next year I'm coming. All 3 of my kids hard at basketball. I got a daughter who been probably one of the best middle school basketball players in the state for a minute. Missed 20 a game myself and win a championship. So, man, when the time is right, I'm coming with it, man. Man, hey, it's going down, man. This Coach E, your favorite coach, man. TTA Bulldawgz, man. State of mind, baby.
TTA, baby.
Oh, yeah, man, before we go, let me give a special shout out to all my people out there, man. Hey, shout out to AC, our personal strength and conditioning coach, TTA's very own. You heard me? Man, listen, just after a couple of workouts with her, our kids showed tremendous improvement on their breathing, their durability, their agility, all those good things, whatever abilities, whatever attributes, they increased, you hear me? Just their footwork and everything this past weekend. So, man, if you most definitely trying to get your athlete right, man, please go holler at AC, man. The link will be in the description, and, you know, I'm probably going to pop up the picture itself right here. So, man, check this out, man. Shout out to AC, man. Dope trainer, man. That's why we got it in the organization, man. So please go check out AC at Relentless Sports Training, and man, just make sure that when you approach her, you have your mind right, because she is finna push you to the limit. I thank God for it, man. You heard me? Also, shout out to my guy TTA, man. Hey, he get all our footage. He's that's the media guy. That's why we're blessed to have him in the organization, man. Check out my guy TTA on Facebook. He do all the editing, all the content and everything, man. So thank you to TTA. He came out this weekend and got some good footage. I broke the mic on accident, but I made sure I got him twice as right back. So, man, shout out to TTA and his fam, man. Without you guys, man, this organization most definitely wouldn't be moving the way it was moving. So thank y'all, man. Hey, check my people out, man, because, hey, they a part of our success.